A toast with the Talamonies. So happy to be here with you. Grab a seat, maybe two, and come have a toast with the Talamonies. Let's talk about something new.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to A Toast with the Talamonies.
What's up, you guys?
I'm Antoinette,
I'm Gary.
and we are going to get into building a business while keeping your family afloat. So, one of the things, we're going to get right into it, that's it. One of the things we're going to talk about is why do we even want to build a business? Like, what was the whole purpose? What's the whole point? What did we think we were going to receive, and things along those lines?
I would say it's because we've tried everything else, and I don't know. Entrepreneurship kind of runs heavy in my family, so I guess we sort of felt like it was the best route to go.
That's true. I can definitely say your mom was a big inspiration. Shout out to Mama. You were definitely a big inspiration for us to venture out and start our own business and to make our own products and to just utilize us as a brand. So you definitely been a very strong role model in our lives.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to Mom. Love you. But it stems back even further than that, at least for me. During my adolescent years, I watched my dad, man. He was a hustler. This man could figure out how to, scavenge together, just a bunch of things, My father would sell things from God knows what, clothes, different arrays of clothes. Somehow he would collect cards and comic books, and, he always found himself just out there in the streets of New York, Bronx, Fordham. And yeah, man, that's how he was giving it up, to make ends meet, a lot more than a little bit at a time. My father was also known back in the neighborhood that I grew up in as the icy man. So, he was notorious for making really good ices during the summertime. I was reminded, I was a kid, but I was reminded about that. Those experiences, it was a memory unlocked, core memory unlocked for me, you guys. It just so happens that my wife ended up getting a client at one of the jobs that she's currently working, and some weird way or another, small world, that client actually grew up in the same neighborhood. And
Small world.
when she seen my wife's last name, she was like, "Oh wow, I know somebody named Talamone," and that definitely warmed
the
up.
odds.
Yeah. That the odds of something like that is crazy, but it warmed my heart because it allowed me to know that my father definitely was impactful in a way, which I aspire myself to hopefully, no matter how insignificant it may be, but to somebody, I'll be just as impactful. So that was a blessing to hear, and it definitely did my heart some good. I shout out to the girl who did that, for sure.
But client calls us, we can't say her name.
Yeah, can't say her name, but hopefully if she ever tunes in, shout out to you, because that was touching. So I thank you for that.
And since we're in shout out mode, we're gonna shout out Janice because she left a comment that she was ready for this chat, and I want to shout her out because she has dropped or is dropping her first book. So congratulations for that. And we can't wait to hear more. So you go, girl.
Yeah.
What do you think was some of the sacrifices that we had to make to get this business going?
Sleep.
Facts.
Sleep. Time. You know.
I'm glad you said that though, because no lie, I remember as a little girl, no shade, I know a lot of people don't like Diddy, but he was, for business purposes, inspirational to a point where a line he said, I think it might have been Making a Band, he was like, I sleep when I'm dead. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, as a kid, I'm hearing that, and I'm like, what do you mean he sleep when he dead? But as I'm growing up, I'm like, yo, nah, F sleep. I need to grind right now. So I kind of like can relate to what he was saying in that moment.
No, yeah, that's a fact. Don't let them trick you though. You need your sleep. So
Yes,
please.
yes. I sleep.
No,
I
definitely
sleep.
you need your sleep. But yeah, it there will be moments in time when trying to acquire or just go forth on the goals that you set for yourself. You're gonna have to dedicate time, and with dedicating that time, sometimes you may not have that time. You know, that's the one thing that's precious to all of us. So you're gonna have to sacrifice on some nights that sleep in order to, you know, acquire more time for yourself to be able to do the things that you need to do when it comes to building, you know, God knows what it may be.
And not even just sleep. You also have to sacrifice time, like, throughout the day. Like, the other day we watching a shot, and this man is all in his phone. I mean, like, me would have been like, Gary, put your phone in. Put your phone in. Like, what are you doing? But entrepreneur me was like, nah, that man working, let me chill. And I even caught him up on what he missed, and that is not me. So I think, not for nothing, building a business while keeping a family afloat has helped us mature. Because again, I would have been like, get off that phone. What are you doing?
Shout out to the cousin, because you know I was definitely, you know, that proves it, man. I was.
He was working, okay. He was working.
I was trying to figure out a lot of stuff to get certain things done. Stay tuned, everybody, for that. Oh, 1 second, you guys.
Okay.
1 second. Okay. You know, stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, that was a great example on sacrificing. You know, as much as I wanted to enjoy that, I was on go mode, and you know, I'm happy the missus could understand that a little bit.
I was just saying, you know, when working on me.
Yeah, I was on go mode, and I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it up.
Okay, clip it, cause
that's the one. that's the. But you know, it goes to show that, you know, time isn't promised to us tomorrow. So you know, we have to take advantage of the things that we can in those moments. You know, so I'm definitely gonna take advantage of now this cool down moment and enjoy all of you guys alongside with my wife. And having this topic and this conversation piece. So, you know, yeah.
What do you think is the biggest financial lesson we learned?
I think we're still learning.
Facts.
I think as time goes along, coming from places that we come from, unfortunately, when it comes to financial tutelage, we were not blessed with those things. So we're learning as we go. Again, shout out to Mom, because she definitely, although I may not have got it mostly on the outside, she tried her best to teach me how to appropriately use said funds to put in better places. But even I would still say nowadays, you know, it's, I don't know, maybe that's just like human ego. We tend to put ourselves in situations where you're like, oh, I want it, even though we really don't need it. So I do think that we're in a better place, and we're learning on how to put money into things that'll make us more in the long run.
Yeah.
Because it's all about developing a stream of currency that will allow you to continue to grow within your own family. you know. So it's always important. So if you can turn one stream into multiple, you're on the right track.
Facts.
You know, so yeah.
I agree. I think the biggest financial lesson I've learned has been, I don't want to say just to spend it, but it's to risk some of it, because you don't understand with the risk. Like, what was it? Is that Spider-Man? That's great responsibility comes what? Great risk.
No, you messing that all up. Let me tell you something. It's in the cup. Okay, you see this? Hold on.
Seriously?
It's in the cup.
No, I don't own
what was it Spider-Man said? I think with great power comes great responsibility. If
they know nothing to do with risk.
Oh no. But I mean, I think that's still fitting.
Okay, because that's the lines that I'm going.
Because I think
along.
the that mindset it still applies, you know, because the power is what you have at your fingertips
Facts.
as a entrepreneur. Your power is not allowing the negativity to come into play and to tear you away from your goals and make you feel as if, oh, what I'm doing is a waste of time.
Yeah.
You know,
facts. Keeping getting up every day is the power.
Yeah,
like pushing.
Oh, for sure. And I think another good quote is, you know, gangsters move in silence. So we just removed the word gangsters, and you know, put that to entrepreneurship and just say to yourself, you know, entrepreneurs move in silence. That's what you should really be doing.
And
you
there's
know,
some gangster entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a fact. But I think that it's important even in those moments of excitement, because you have to understand that you may be amongst people who won't be able to see the dream as big as you do. So stay within your playground and turn your playground into a universe. You know, yeah.
Do you think we would still be like building a brand or doing this business thing if no one knew our names?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm not that. I don't think many people know my name right now.
Listen, I was about to say the same thing.
So, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm looking to acquire something in the long run. I'm looking to accomplish goals, not only for myself but for my family.
Exactly, legacy is real.
You know, so yeah, I could care less about people. You know, that at some point, I'm sure somebody's gonna want to get to know me.
But I feel that I'm a firm believer that there is somebody for somebody.
Yeah,
There's an audience for somebody.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
If you're not somebody's cup of tea, they don't gotta drink it.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You know, and if we're not for you, that's fine. That is okay. You know, I hope at some point maybe we will be.
We only gonna be on the algorithm of people we for, and I manifest that. Okay, so if you seeing us, come on, join the table. Who don't need more positivity? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's what we about over here, you guys. Positivity. We gotta fix this. Swings.
Well,
It keeps fading us out. Go ahead.
No. What do you think? How have we learned to support each other on the business side?
Encouragement. Constant encouragement. The minute it seems like we're drifting away, we remind one another.
So you think before we started a business, the communication was better, or it got better after the business?
I think I don't think the communication was bad before, but
Not a trick question.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's a trick question, but I just, I don't think that the communication was bad before. But do I think that it's helped us be able to communicate better for sure. You know,
Because I want to show that side out there, because there's some like couples who are married and or even just together, because you don't have to, that's not the label you want, but they're not communicating with each other, and they're not understanding that if they don't like tell their partner what's working for them, what's not working, or if they may even have a different, like, oh, let's say you created something, graphic design, right? And I seen a way that I think you could just tweak it just a tiny little bit. You'll have some couples that's still in the, oh, you're criticizing me stage, versus, no, I'm just trying to elevate you, just trying to give you a little nudge, what I think will make your, thing pop.
all right. If you find yourself, and I'm going to be honest with you, constructive criticism is necessary. And it's going to come from all arrays of people. So you would definitely want that constructive criticism within your own household, just to see, and there's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
If anything, do it both ways. If that criticism comes within the household, and put it to the test and see what's more, what's the word I'm looking for? See what the public is more receptive to.
Yeah.
Also, with that being said, because some, I can't speak for everybody's relationship. I can only say, I don't think, in my own, that my other sitting next to me would ever be doing something that would hold me back, in a sense. I'm not worried about that. I take her criticism seriously because I know she's for me. So you have to know, if you're really tied up with someone and it's serious, you have to be able to take on that criticism, because why would anybody who proclaims their love for you would do something to be detrimental to accomplishing goals that can not only benefit you in the long run, but them as well? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, and I know that reality may be different for other people. I'm just speaking from my own. So, I would say if that reality for you is different, perhaps you should reevaluate what's going on in that relationship. Yeah. I don't know. Just words of wisdom.
Observe. Just observe.
No, for sure.
You made a point. I wish I wrote it down. I'm gonna get a notepad next time, because I swear I had it right at the tip of my tongue.
That's okay.
But
we got y'all next time.
No. I just got it. So, What don't people see behind the scenes? Like, as you were talking, like, it made me think you have to make sure that, especially if you're building a relationship with your partner, you don't allow, like, daily little spiffs or conflicts to stop the business, to stop the grind. When I say I was raised, like, my mom, she was like, oh, never depend on no man, stuff like that, and it like, I want to say, didn't linger a relationship. It made it harder for us to work together, because I had that mindset. It wasn't until I understood that, no, like, and I think this was like by the time we got married, so it wasn't until around then I started to understand that there was so much more value in the partnership, and depending on him. I'm lying. It was after the C-section. We were married 2 years already, almost 3. That's when I got that revelation. That's when I got that revelation. I was like, hold on, I gotta depend on him. I was like, this is my husband. I was like, wait a minute. Right. But it goes to show, you never know what happens behind the scenes, and you should be able to get in whatever position you need to be in and still get to the bag, still allow the grind, still go to your success, like whatever it is that you guys got to do, handle the business, because at the end of the day, if y'all got kids, they got to eat. Like, y'all got bills to pay, I'm sure.
You know,
So
well,
don't
yeah, whether
let
you-
frustrations, like little simple frustrations, stop you from getting to
and to
bag.
each his own. You know, whether you're going through that, whether it's through that 9 to 5, which is a struggle.
Yes. And we can talk about that too.
Oh,
Like maintaining a 9 to 5 while building something on the side is crazy.
I'm hoping, and don't get me wrong. I think it all depends on, because luckily for me, I do appreciate where I currently work at. I have
I do too.
a great
Shout out to the jobs.
No, both of us for sure. But I think that the overwhelming part for anybody who works 9 to 5s is, again, it's that time thing. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I do appreciate a lot of people that I work with, but there are some days where I'm just like, man, I just want to be with my family. I just want to do this right now. And I think right now, me and the missus, we're just in the process of piggybacking off of what I said earlier. Currently, trying to create those multiple streams of currency, so I don't have to depend on a 9 to 5. As much as I enjoy it, I don't want this to be something that I have to depend on for the rest of my life. But it's there's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah.
And I think when you're building like your business, you have to manifest that freedom, because a lot of people don't understand the freedom in owning and working for yourself. It's fulfilling. I don't think you'll get that experience any other like way. I feel like it feels like life fulfilling, because we all feel we're born to do something in this world. To create something, to do something, right? So once you generate what it is you're good at, or you find your niche, your talent, your gift, and you're able to pour back into the world and share it, I think that's dope. I think that's a great mindset.
Creation is being a creator is the ultimate respect to life in general, to me.
Yeah.
Because life shows us creation every day. So we live to create, in my humble opinion. And, I just hope whatever me, my wife, and my boys in the near future create, the rest of the world will enjoy the show and appreciate what it is that we have to bring to the world. So,
and talking about the boys, we gotta, how are we building the business around them?
Oh, well, okay. So you want to?
Well, we don't have to do everything, but just general. General. We got trademarks on stuff first, y'all.
Okay, so, but I can say what it is, though.
That's fine.
For him. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So currently, my middle boy, Maxwell.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah, middle baby. But we are currently in the process of creating. This is something that he's really excited about. Not saying the name of anything right now, but he's in the process of creating his own lemonade. He's extremely excited about that. We are too.
We are.
And this actually coincides and goes hand in hand with something else that's exciting. So yeah,
I can't wait to drop that for y'all. Y'all gotta have to stick around.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's really exciting, and I think that this gives him an opportunity to not only learn how to socialize, because our middle boy is actually on the spectrum. He is autistic. So I think that this is something that's going to be fundamentally really good for him in the long run. It'll teach him how to socialize.
And he's making his own recipes, y'all.
Learn how to basically balance work and fun. It'll teach him money management.
And work to his dreams, because he wants to own his own restaurant.
He wants to own that, right?
He
one of the
one
of the many things that he wants to do in life, by the way, because before the restaurant, it was definitely, I want to be what is it? A social media
Yeah,
personality.
he wants to be a YouTuber.
He wants to be a YouTuber.
I even
he wants
wrote
to
him
be
the book of how to be a YouTuber. Like,
influencer,
seriously. Yes,
right?
he
You know,
wanted to
this
be an
is
influencer.
you know we have.
He wasn't going to college or anything.
Right,
He was
right.
being an influencer. So not
So
to knock it, not to knock it.
You know, no, I think that.
I knocked tuition though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think
we got one in college. Okay.
I think that being able to appropriately encourage your children about their dreams, no matter how insignificant it may seem to you as a parent, you know, some stuff you may just find silly.
Yeah.
Streamers out here making money, y'all.
Facts. Don't
So,
knock Fortnite. I'm telling you, I used to. Don't
listen,
knock it.
I'm sure there was a time way long ago where it was tabooish for you to even consider being a singer. Okay,
depending on what you wanted to
right.
sing.
Depending upon what you wanted to sing,
Yeah.
but you know, we nowadays people singing and rapping
That's
about
on the BET Awards.
right. It's a lot going on, but you know, this is
clip that.
you know, if you place this setting back anywhere, I want to say probably the early 1900s to like 1940 something. Oh God, you know, like they would look at us like we are just this is Armageddon to the rest of the world in that time period.
Facts.
So, you know, I think that it's important to just keep encouraging your children, and it's always cool. Like you can always, you know, even if you may find what it is that they dream and desire to acquire in their lives, figure out ways to implement things that'll have them dream even bigger without diminishing what it is that they see themselves doing.
And utilize
Keep dreaming,
your village.
you know?
Utilize your village
for sure.
Because there are so many resources out there that's free, and you wouldn't even understand the people that's like in your community, the people you're not even thinking about, like maybe your aunt you ain't speak to in like 3-4 years. You never know.
Yeah.
Like, reach out. Networking is very, very important.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
you gotta remember your day ones.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think that's the biggest. We have so many people that came and orbited around our circle. We don't keep no hate. Like, we let it go. We take it for what it is, and we let it go because we understand life has a way of recycling. It has a way of giving you what you need when you need it. And I think how business is most likely transaction for more times over 10. It's the same thing with relationships, and you have to understand certain relationships it's okay not to chase if it's going to affect your brand, your business. Like, you have to see what's more valuable for you in the long run, because you still have to eat.
Yeah. Oh, and even though we are on the topic of business, chasing any relationship that's toxic, if it's detrimental to you,
Absolutely.
if it is detrimental to your life and your health and your well-being, get up out of there. Just get up out of there, you know.
And that brings me to how social media is portraying business. And what do you think they're getting right? What do you think they're getting wrong? Like, what are the dream that they're selling to the youth now? Like, when you look at the flyers and the ads and just social media, like,
say again now, from people who are trying to sell dreams on the internet? What do you
yeah, like, so like, I'm trying to start a business. I'm young, and I'm very heavy social media. Like, that's where I get my notes, my point of reference.
You know, unfortunately, you know, and everybody's not doing it.
Yeah.
I can tell you for sure we ain't trying to do nothing like that. We really trying to build from the mud. I'm talking about we ain't even on solid dirt. We trying to dry it out and really construct something here. Okay?
Right.
So, I think you should always be aware of, because just like before social media, we still had scammers will always be a thing in life. People are always looking to come up on other people's back. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they'll trick you into thinking that they're trying to support you, but they're really not.
I agree.
I don't want to throw no shade on no people we haven't experienced with something like that, possibly, you know, but maybe we'll get into that particular topic at another point in time. You might know.
I
Yeah,
don't know what we talking
No,
about.
not us. I'm saying somebody. Essentially, it kind of felt as if we
We're being scammed
right
by somebody we trusted.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might know where he going.
Yeah,
But we not hashing like again.
Yeah. No, but that's just an experience that I think we had to deal with, and with life comes experiences, and those experiences are necessary. So
yes,
you can teach others on how to avoid.
I think what social media is portraying, and what people are getting wrong from trying to go viral or be the next sensation, trying to make that account get flooded with the coins, the stars, whatever they call it, them little
Likes,
gifts
and
generation
likes.
for money.
Yeah,
you got kids doing something called a Benadryl challenge, and I want to take this time to advocate and say that you guys got to do better. You have the power over your phone, over what you're watching, and you don't have to subject yourself to the new trend. Like, love yourself enough not to experiment with your life. That's just a word of advice coming from love. I really hope that social media can continue to bring joy across the world, and it can continue to bring opportunities, because there's a lot of people that would not have been known if it wasn't for TikTok. Like, we wouldn't have had any. For me, Money Long, I didn't know anything about her until I was like, nobody.
Oh yeah,
knows me.
no,
like
right.
That.
No, honestly, yeah. TikTok is definitely good, or social media in general, for spreading out information on a massive scale.
Yeah.
We talking about it's not local, or this isn't a localized thing anymore. You know what I mean? You could have a mom and pop store at one point, and because of social media, you probably have several chains now. You ain't a mom and pop no more. You're a corporation. So definitely, I think that the youth has to try and change their mind, which
Not even just the youth. I think everybody can benefit.
That's
because I change my mind on a daily basis. Like, I do my affirmations and everything.
No. I'm talking about. I'm talking in terms of how they approach how to become relevant and successful.
Yeah, and then that's not success. Like, let's
that's what I'm trying to convey.
I
think that the youth, and also it ain't just the youth, because there's some grown ups out here doing some wild stuff, man. I don't know if you guys seen the lady. It probably wasn't intentional, but hey, even with stuff like that, at the Knicks parade, she picked up the garbage can and she dumped all of the garbage out. She caught up on social media, and now she lost her job at J.P. Morgan. Be careful about the decisions that you make, you guys, because
especially if your boss got your social media.
Yeah, because it's little stuff like that. Now to me, do I think that it was called for her to lose her job? Maybe not. But you just never know.
Fine her for all that.
No, yeah, for sure. She deserves a fine, for sure. That was stupid and nasty. I would look. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not doing no shit like that. I'm not doing that.
She was in the spur of the moment,
and that's cool. The spur of the moment got you caught up. Okay,
yes.
So
this is why we gotta think.
No, for sure. Think about the decisions.
Or we listen, we don't.
Or think about what may come after the decisions you make.
Exactly. Think about the consequences.
Cause and effect, you guys.
Your decision. What was that? Second grade? No, first grade.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cause and effect.
Where we learned that?
Right, cause and effect. Yeah. Just have a good level of common sense. Come on now. Don't be out here trying to go viral at the expense of you doing something that may cost you your life, whether it be safety you go to jail, or you just eradicated.
There's a lot of people going to jail too.
I mean, yeah. So just be careful, man, and you don't want to become famous off of stupid stuff. You guys, don't do that. It might be a quick fix for some of you guys, but how long can you stay afloat after doing it? It's been a lot of those.
Clip it.
It's been a lot of those, I'm going to get known quick.
Yeah.
Guys and girls, and next thing you know, all of a sudden, whatever happened to this person? Mm-hmm. What did they have? You know what I'm saying? No offense to them, but it's like, come on, man. Because anybody can fall into that boat. This isn't something that should be taken as an offense. Just rebrand and rebuild yourself.
Yeah.
Do something that will really don't become the clown show for the world, man. In that way, you know what I mean? Just do something that'll be beneficial to not only yourself but the rest of the world. Really be out here trying to do something to improve upon the planet, and forget the fame. As long as you are doing something that means something to somebody, I think you did your just dues. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, that was some good talking. And we are going to get into the toast of the night. So, come on with our clinks.
Oh, my bad. Okay, clink.
So this toast is to every entrepreneur that is starting a brand, starting their business, launching, creating a logo, just got an idea. Mm-hmm. We welcome you to the table. Thank you for tuning in to A Toast with the Talamones. This toast is for you, and we want you to comment in our chat. What's your business? What's your website? What's your idea? And we will definitely follow you and see how we can support you. Now, for our anime of the week, because we already told you guys we love anime. I don't know if you guys heard, but Black Clover came out with a new season, and it dropped on July 4th. So, I'm still trying to see how I can watch it. If you guys know how we can watch it, just drop it in the chat, because I'm getting all the feedback, but I'm not getting any of the footage. So we're going to need some help with that, okay? Just drop it in the chat. Mm-hmm. Help your girl out. One Piece, where am I? I'm up to... I got to give y'all my weekly One Piece since I'm a new fan now.
I know we recently watched Luffy. What's the name of the big bad that he's currently fighting? Is
the clown, yeah, Caesar.
Is it Caesar?
Clown. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just watched it, yeah. Caesar
He's the gas one.
Yeah,
like the poison.
And the brown bear giant. So I'm at that point where Luffy just like did his hardening punch, and he's still around.
Armament. That's what it's called, armament.
That's
the armament or something. I think I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
My bad.
But I ain't gonna give y'all too much because I don't want to do no spoilers. But I am around that era, just so y'all can see how far I'm getting throughout the week. Y'all see, I'm getting this thing. I might be caught up soon. I don't know. How long do you think it's gonna take me?
What you around 500 now?
I feel like I'm on 6.
6?
I feel like I made 6.
Oof, you got like another 600 or 700 episodes.
Nah, stop playing. I thought it was only 900. Stop playing.
I think we somewhere around 1100 to 1200 now, deep. Yeah. She got a while, y'all. She got a while. You might as well enjoy it, because don't act like you're not enjoying it. Because the minute you catch up, you're gonna be upset.
I don't know, because again, I was really enjoying it, and then you took on one of my faves. So I'm semi-enjoying it now, because I feel like if I get too excited, they're going to take somebody else that, I done got attached to out, and now I'm not going to want to watch again. So to avoid trauma, I think we're just going to take it an episode at a time.
Because we done drifted away from the topic. Shout out, because we're talking about anime. Shout out to one of, he's an all-time great. God rest his soul, Toriyama.
Really?
The inventor of Dragon
You
Ball Z.
want to shout him out every episode?
No. Did I shout him out last time? Okay, well, I'm at. No. But I'm sorry. The reason why I did that is because I just, this is solely based off of business. I had no idea, and don't quote me on this, you guys.
Oh,
but
Lord.
I had no idea. Do your own research, please, if you're curious about it. But I believe that through his own creation and, his creative properties is what allows, I believe, his homeland to benefit. Like they They cannot, basically, without Dragon Ball Z, they can't operate as a country, apparently.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's what basically keeps them funded, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't quote me on that. Don't come in the comments later, oh, you crazy and stupid and all that. Teach me something. Be nice. Just teach me, because I really, what I'm saying, this is something that I learned. Maybe. Huh?
Talk to me nice.
Yeah, no, for sure. Talk to me nice. But this is something that I researched. I don't know if it's true. Let me know. Maybe you guys can find out. But I thought it was an interesting little fun fact, so just wanted to bestow that upon you guys if you're curious. But yeah, that's it.
Well, again, we thank you all for tuning into our live. It has been a toast with the Talamones. Until next week,
Yes.
we will see you late night.
Keep
Bring a friend.
Keep pouring into people you love, and never stop making room at your table. We'll save you a seat. Cheers, you guys.
The laughter lingers on, the conversation grew, the table's always open, there's a place reserved for you. Until we meet again, we'll raise another toast, with family, friends, and memories. It's the people we love the most. We'll save you a seat. We'll save you a seat.
Right here with the Talamone.